Hi everybody, welcome to a new live edition here of Bracketology at ESPN. With us we got Zach Popma and AJ Tinholt. All right, Selection Sunday was last Sunday. 68 teams punched their ticket into the big dance. Who do you guys have from surprising seeds?
Looking in the South region, looking at VCU, they're a little overrated in my opinion. They lost the Atlantic 10 Conference to a St. Joe team who's been up and down this year. VCU, they're going to have their work cut out for them the very first game of the tournament against a Stephen F. Austin team that's been pretty quality this year.
Very true, AJ. A surprising seed from the Midwest. Obviously, it has to be Louisville, a number 4 seed, potentially could have been a 1 seed, and in the American Conference won it outright and beat teams handily.
And then also in the East, I see Cincinnati as a very dangerous team to be ranked to 5 yet. They split with Louisville, so 1-1 lost one, and they beat Memphis twice, so they are looking good as well.
Surprising seed from the West, I have Oklahoma State. They've shown talent and can play with any team, and they got thrown all the way down to a 9 seed.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Mark Smart's a very good player.
Yep.
Yes, was suspended for a couple games, but he's a very good player.
Yep.
All right, last year we had Wichita State ranked 9th in the country, make it all the way to the Final Four. Who do you guys have for some sleepers this year?
Looking in the South, I really like UCLA. They split a series with Arizona, number 1 seed, and, they're averaging about 82 points per game on offense, so I would not count them out.
Sleeper I have in the Midwest. Usually you wouldn't say this, but Kentucky, a streaky team who lost to Florida in the championship game, led by Julius Randle. If they can get hot, they can compete with anyone.
Looking in the East as well, I like Memphis. Memphis, they've had a good track record in the finals or in the tournament. And Memphis, they've been a very dangerous offensive team.
Yeah. A sleeper from the West, number 9 seed Oklahoma State. They started off the season 15-2, making a case for the best team in the country, led by Marcus Smart, averaging 17.8 points per game. Since that, they're 4-6. Since February 22, losing to 2 tough teams like Kansas and Iowa State, both in overtime.
All right, I like those sleepers as well. Last year we had Trey Burke, National Player of the Year from Michigan, took his team all the way to the finals. Who do you have players to watch in the tournament this year?
Looking in the South once again, I like Andrew Wiggins from Kansas. He just had a breakout game with 41 points. It came at a crucial time, but it wasn't quite enough against West Virginia. Also with the New Mexico Lobos, Cameron Barstow, he's averaging 20 points throughout the season. He's the Lobos' big man, and he had a huge game against Kansas earlier this year, dropping 24.
From the highly talented Midwest, I have 2 players that really stick out to me. First, Nick Stauskas, averaging 17.5 points per game, shooting almost 45% from 3. Kid's just been playing on fire lately. And also from Louisville, Russ Smith, a really good do-it-all point guard, averages 18.3 per game, 3.4 rebounds, and 5 assists.
And then looking in the East, player to watch, Iowa State, they're a little underrated, I think, although they did get a 3 seed. They have DeAndre Kane, who's a senior for him. He's been clutch all year, been consistent. And also Melvin Ejim. He's pretty good for him as well.
Players to watch, obviously from the West, it's got to be Doug McDermott, averaging 27 a game, 7 rebounds, and also shooting 45% from 3. Could be one of the best college basketball players to ever play the game. And also from Arizona, Aaron Gordon, a freshman forward, 6'9", 225, just NBA prospect.
I like those. Those are some very strong players right there. Who do you guys have winning each region this year?
In the South, I like Florida. They are a 1 seed, and everyone's going to say, oh, yeah, the 1 seed is expected to take it. But, they've had a perfect SEC season. They've had wins against Kansas and Memphis, and I think they are very strong favorite coming out of the South.
From the Midwest, it's got to be Louisville. Their guard play as of right now has been fantastic, and seem to be one of the hottest teams in the tourney right now, with Montrezl Harrell in the middle and Russ Smith running the show.
And then in the East, I do like Virginia. I know another number 1 seed, but they won the ACC conference. They won the conference championship. They got a lot of momentum on their side right now, so they should have a pretty strong appearance coming in.
And favorite right now from the West has to be Wisconsin, playing extremely well offensively, ranking 5th in the country. All 5 of their starters are dangerous behind the arc, and the man in the middle, Frank Kaminsky, has been playing great basketball.
All right, I have Wichita State staying undefeated and winning the championship this year. Who do you guys have winning the big dance?
I got to go back to Florida. They're holding up their 1 seed. They held it through most of the season. I like them through the tournament. No offense to Wichita, but they're a little strength of schedule, not so hot.
AJ, I can see that, but I got to go with the Spartans. I know everyone's picking them, but they just look like a complete team right now. Everybody's healthy. They're all playing great basketball, and Izzo is just a man in March.
All right, let's get ready for some March Madness. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Bracketology on ESPN.